Well, hello and welcome to Artsy second Sunday. We're in December and I thought I would just say hello. You normally see my hands working away and it's so nice that you could join us. I'm in the chat, so if you've got any questions, please do ask away and please do visit everybody else in the video hop. Yeah, so December, there are many themes, but what I thought I would do for my session is do a flip through of some of the journal that I'm working in, and we will get on to do a page, but I thought it's nice to look back and see not only how far you've come, but some of the things that you've worked on, and it might be an inspiration for your next piece of work. So with that said, you know, I hope that you have a very happy Christmas and that you get to spend time with loved ones, family and friends, and reach out to neighbours. There may be somebody who is on their own and, you know, they might not even want to come over and sit with the family, but, you know, just kind of reach out a hand and, you know, say, you know, what are you doing over that period. For some people it's a very difficult time, so just be mindful. But yeah, I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that you enjoy my session and there is something that pricks your interest and that you're inspired. So let's get on, shall we? Okay, so this is the journal that I've been working in, and I will touch on a few things over each page. There's different elements on here. So on this page I've added a lot of texture. I've used already printed paper to kind of do a background. Then I went in and used the stencil to create this texture, and I really love the way it worked out. And then I've used encouraging words on there and doodled. So I do like to doodle on my pages, and I find it a very relaxing activity. So here you can see some more encouraging words on the page. Creativity, shine, love, whole, flow, inspire, wonder. This page I was working with inks, and I found using the black ink, it also then encourages you to then kind of go around. Like I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking, oh, what I would do now is go round each of these with you know, this white pen. But that's the beauty of having a journal, that, you know, you go so far on some of the pages and then you can come back. I think when I had finished this particular piece, I hadn't necessarily intended, or else I would have done it, to go round each of these shapes, but it just feels right now. And so one of the things that I would suggest is that, you know, you have a journal that you can come back to, you can doodle on. It doesn't have to be, every page has to be finished, but yeah, I like that. And so I would potentially go round the whole thing. Sometimes I have to just stop myself, because then you can go on forever, and but say to myself, you know, yeah, you can come back and you can add to the page. I love doing faces. You'll see I've taken a break on some of the pages from doing faces, but yeah, I really do enjoy doing figures, and doesn't have to be a realistic face, it's just representing a figure. I have a dream. And I'll put some links to the videos when that I've come to. This one I didn't do a video to, it was one I just did in the journal. Here's a practice page. I was playing about with oil pastels, and so I've added the colour on the page, and then I've gone in and used like an embossing pen or it just has to be something sharp to give you to work into the oil pastels. I've also added some collage materials here as well, and I'll come back and work on this. I might have to have some gesso on there, depending on what I'm using. Here's another page that I was experimenting with texture, and this is you can use like wood chips, not wood chips, it's for the garden, sawdust, and get some nice textures. This is using a pencil shavings, and this is a thicker pencil shaving, and covering it with, gluing it down, covering it with gesso, and then you can get some really nice effects, texture effects. Again, doodling on the page. I had some cutout fish that I've just had for years, so again, experimenting and playing on the page. This one I really like with the tags and the die cuts underneath, and again you get a really nice texture. And this is another one I'll give you the link for, but again I used the die cuts, and you've got the texture, which is really nice. I had flowers and birds, just using them up really, because you know you've got materials that will just be around, and I think that's one of the things that I would recommend, is to try and use all of your supplies. So you know, have a rummage around and see what it is you've got, what you're holding on to. I kept a lot of things because I said they were for best, and it was just like, so you know, why don't you use them on yourself? Oh, I didn't show you this page. So this page I had added some paint, and again it's just excess, and I created these figures, and I was thinking of maybe altering it. So we could, maybe I'm just going to play about with this, and you can see how I might add to this. So okay, let us get on. So that's how I would start to alter. So I'm trying to blend in the image with the background, and I'll be adding some painting her face and adding some designs. I think that's, you know, what I was saying before is that you have places in your journal that you can come back to, that you don't have to finish. You can walk away and say, okay, I'm happy with this for now, and I'm going to take a break and with fresh eyes come back and maybe see it from a different perspective. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please do go and check out all the other videos in the hop, and I hope that it's given you, as I say, some hints and tips, ways in which, you know, you can create an image, or if you want to, I've got this as a digital download on my Etsy store and my course platform, so I'll leave the links for those. But you can create images and then add them to your journal, add them to a background page that's already in progress, and then incorporate it. I'll probably add some encouraging words and things like that, and lots of doodling. So I look forward to seeing you, if I don't see you before the end of the year. Well, no, I will be. I'll be on here on my channel sharing some videos and things like that. So take care for now, and we'll see you again soon.